What's up, Bach? You heard what I said, Wrestling Podcast. These are these, they don't want none. Intel, we in the building. Impact. They some inventive motherfuckers, man. That's why they've been around for 20 years. And they trying to make it, as they said, another 20. But they just had that second biggest pay-per-view of the year. It was Impact Slammiversary. And it was major. But 12 days later, you have another special against odd odds. And I love how Impact's pay-per-views always like to fit the theme of what's next. They make them fit. They always got a stat card. This card was just as good, if not better, than the Slammiversary card. I don't know why, but maybe it was just the way some wrestlers meshed together. Let's get into it. The pre-show had a couple matches. They started off with the Loretto Kid going up against Black Taurus of the K. Damn good match from these Lucha Libre guys. Big win for Black Taurus in this one. Not much more to talk about. You got the big ring in the kickoff. Also in the kickoff, you had Rich Swann defending the Digital Media Championship against the most professional wrestler, Brian Myers, in a .com bat match. Pretty much, I don't understand it, but they invented with these matches. But they had basically electronics and stuff that got to do with social media around the ring. Keyboards, mouses, wires, monitors. And that pretty much what was going on the whole match. A big ass desktop. Brian Myers was getting a good roll. This was a nice 15-minute pre-show match. You got a spear and all this other stuff. They took it up to the ramp. Did a suplex on some keyboards and whatnot. Rich Swann on Myers, but pretty much got back to the ring. Rich Swann got a kick reversed by Myers when he hit him with one of the keyboards, and he hit him in the head 2 times in the keyboard. Rich Swann went to the ropes, roster cut by Myers, and you knew Impact Digital Media Champion, the most professional wrestler, the only championship that I've ever seen him with, ever on TV. He's your new champion. How y'all feel about that?
It's the only title we ever gonna get.
The most professional wrestler got a belt. Damn, Rich.
Man, ain't no damn rich girl. It don't need that no fucking digital media
What's wrong with
title.
Yeah.
Go back to dawn with the fighting some other stuff.
But that was a
Activision
pretty
stuff.
good way to go into the card. We started off with the main part of the card, and it was a tag team match representing the Bullet Club, the inevitable Ace Austin, the ultimate finesser Chris Bay. It was the Bullet Club going up against the Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley, and Chris Sabin. This was a damn good tag team match. Look who you had in it. On the other side, you had the Young Guns, Ace Austin and Bay, against the motherfucking technical experts of the MCMG. They pretty much hit a little double team when that double team finished at the end. Got the big win after Saving the Boys went on a run with a cradle shot. But this was a big win for them. They keep doing their thing. It looks like they time for them to get back to that title pitch and do what they do best.
Yeah,
but how y'all feel about this?
Most definitely. Motor City Machine Guns still showing why they one of the best tag team in the business. And the thing
But it's time for them to get another title shot.
Chris Bay and Austin, Ace Austin, I believe that's their first time tag team.
Yeah, I think that was their first
And
time.
then you gotta get that chemistry together.
They
And
got
to
good chemistry
me-
when they fight each other.
Yeah, and to me, I already knew Motor City Machine Guns was gonna win after they already beat like Chris Bay and Jay White. So what makes you think they're not gonna beat Chris Bay and Ace Austin?
Yeah, that's what they do.
No offense, guys. But that's your first time tag team. Y'all gotta get more chemistry.
Yeah, it's all
Going
good.
against them, you know they gonna beat it out.
It's all good. It was another tag team match, and I think the Knockouts just trying out some experiments, but some things don't go well for these experiments. It was the HBIC Mia Yim and Hardcore Country Mickey James the Legend. They were tag teaming up against the new tag team. I think they got something going because they got matching gear and everything.
Yeah.
Calling themselves VXT. It was the Virtuosa, Deonna Purrazzo, and Chelsea Rain going up against Mia and Mickey. Pretty good damn match for this makeshift tag team because you didn't know what to expect. But at the end with a tag team neckbreaker finisher, It was Chelsea and the Virtuoso with the win, and they look good in this one. They might have something
They
shining
look like
on
they
them.
was dominant. They look like they was dominant.
Tag team.
Yeah.
So they tag team and Dion was like this. They come for them tag team titles. That'll be a good
Ah,
idea.
yeah, you know Dion, the love fighting for titles.
Hey, y'all put together long-time rivals to be tag team champions.
I know, that's what I say.
So why come they can't do it? God damn it!
That's another rival they put together as a tag team.
Next, the best division in wrestling. It was for the X Division Championship. Your new champion, Speedball Mike Bailey, versus Trey Miguel.
Spider.
A motherfucking slugfest from these guys, man. Good ass move. I don't know what Speedball Mike Bailey did, but he did some kind of move because he didn't do his little back.
Oh, you talking about for the win?
Yeah, for the
Oh,
win. He didn't do his back thing for the
Yeah,
win.
he did that outside the ring on the apron, like halfway through the match.
Yeah.
Shit was made.
But what he did actually got the win for him in his first real defense of the title.
Yeah.
It was a big win for him. But this was a good ass match.
Yeah.
Top match of the night so far.
Second best match of the night. Like all the X Division matches always good, but for Speedball Mike Bailey first defense, this match a good ass match. And Trey still showing why he should have got the title shot, why he up there. I look forward. I hope they have another match against each other
Yeah.
for the title.
Well,
That's how good that match was.
for what I believe, yeah. You got some?
That match was awesome.
For what I believe, for kayfabe reasons, there was no Madison Rain for this next match. But they had somebody to step in. But this is for the Knockouts Tag Team Championship, and it was Rosemary and your Reina de Reinas, Triple I Women's Champion, and your MLW Featherweight Women's Champion, Taya Valkyrie, your Impact Knockouts Tag Team Champion. They were going up against Tennille Dashwood and the quintessential diva, Giselle Shaw. She's pretty good. You gotta give her a chance. She's been tag teaming with Alicia, but Alicia doing something else right now.
Inspiration.
But this was a decent, pretty-
influence.
this was a pretty decent match. But you know what I hate? You know what I hate the most? This match was won by Taya Valkyrie roll up pin.
Roll up.
And it was a decent match for what I could get. After the match, Giselle, Madison, all them got in the ring, hit the ladies with the belts. Probably setting up another match, probably with the influence or another version of maybe Madison and Giselle this time. We're gonna see where this is headed with Giselle.
Giselle put on a good show.
Yeah,
She messed
put
up
on a good
one
show
thing.
the last couple matches.
Yeah.
She tried to do this little twirling thing in the air. I never seen nobody do. Like she twirled like so many times and landed on Rosemary's knee.
Talking about the Ron Kelly?
No, she jumped off the top ropes and twirled like 4 to 8 times with a move. It was like some kind of new move. I never seen nobody do. She was trying out, but she landed on her knee. But Rosemary kicked out though. Rosemary was alright.
Yeah. Also after the match, Masha Slamovich came out that bitch, handed Tennille Dashwood an envelope. So basically, she the next squad.
About to exile her.
She the next squad. They about to make this bitch go on a Goldberg run. Masha Slamovich is legit. Don't play with her. She coming. But next is when Impact started to heat up. It was another, and they've been doing this every pay-per-view. It was another 10-man tag, goddammit, because they got factions for days.
Honor no more.
Honor no more. And before we get into it, in the back, my man Eddie said he can't trust PCO. Vincent said, man, you can trust PCO. Well, if I can trust PCO, Vincent, your ass ain't in a match. So, we got Honor No More, the version of Eddie Edwards, PCO, the OGKs, Matt Taven, and Mike Bennett, and Kenny K-I-N-G King. Honor No More. Going up against the makeshift tag team of a couple of good brothers. They're Impact Tag Team Champions. The Big LG Doc Gales and the Machine Gun Carl Anderson. AMW, America's Most Wanted, the Wildcat Chris Ayers, and the Cowboy James Storms. And Simply Heath. God damn it. This was a pretty good damn match. Every 10-man match gets busy because they let the referees never get control of the match in the last 10 minutes, and everybody just did what the fuck they want. Pretty much at the end.
At the end, PCO botched the fucking move. Everybody was already
Then PCO went for the big dive, falling on niggas and fucking up. But at the end, I don't even remember saying the finish, but AMW good brothers and he got the win, goddamn.
a fucking something that happened. That,
Yeah, I don't remember. It was so much shit going on.
I think James Storm last called somebody, then he held him on his leg, and Chris Harris tagged himself in and did a fucking splash off of James Storm knee and pinned him, and he got the win.
Yeah, it's a big win. Later on in the back, he's talking about he gonna take out the whole
Honor
Honor
No
No
More
More.
took
I don't
another
believe
loss.
none of that
I don't
shit.
believe-
And Honor No More took another
Yeah, he
loss.
took another loss.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you gotta start from somewhere.
Yeah.
Next, ladies and
Not supposed to
gentlemen,
be in there anyway.
it was a good one. It was a good one, and they gonna stretch this fucking feud, goddammit. Last pay-per-view we had Masters Ball. This time we had the creation of Raven's Clockwork Orange House of Fun. It was just another version of another fucking hardcore match with other shit being used, Legos and all kind of doors
It
and
was
shit.
another different. They had a chain around. It was a chain hanging up. They could take the weapons out the chain.
Yeah.
I think Raven actually popped up and showed.
Raven was there. He
He
was
was
on the
there.
commentary table actually. He was in that bitch.
It was good to
Sammy
see.
Callahan comes out first. Moose attacked his ass from behind.
This time.
These motherfuckers got it going. Fucking power bombs through tables and pop Cactus driving 97s on Legos. It was all kind of
That
shit
was the
being
best
used.
best match of the spot of the match.
Yeah.
They was fucking each other throughout the whole match. Tables.
This was the
fucking
best
doors.
match of the night because of the gimmick, and this is something people never seen before. So this shit
Yeah.
delivered. Goddamn.
Doors, fences.
Yeah.
They fucking gate up that bitch. But then there was a box in each corner. Both of them went to the corners to get the box. Moose had Legos. Sammy Callahan had broken pieces of glass. This man got Cactus Driver 97 on both the Legos and glass.
Motherfuckers up there taking glass and trying to cut each
Moose
other.
was done.
No, Moose wasn't done. And you know why he wasn't done? Because a cameraman decides to come into the ring. Lobo Sammy Callahan. Who is it?
So,
It's Steve
I
Macklin.
could tell it was so before he even took the damn thing off.
Sets up for a Moose spear. Moose evens the fucking score, which means this shit ain't over. Moose gets the win. And the Clockwork Orange House of Fun match. How you feel?
Best match of the night, one of the best matches of the year. That shit was crazy.
They need one
I,
more.
I enjoyed that. That's why
These
his
niggas
name.
gonna come out of
Oh,
nowhere.
That's why
They
his
need
name
one
is
more
the
match.
Draw. And I wanted to be one more match, but I don't know with that interference with Steve Mack and Sammy Callahan might just move.
You might
on.
want to fight Steve Mack
Straight
or
to Steve
something.
Mack.
Yeah.
Like why you interfering?
Sammy Callahan.
And they've
crazy,
been building
you
Steve
gotta
Macklin up since he came.
Yeah. Next.
And Deanna Horizon been
And
telling,
if he versed,
been talking to management.
and if he
Yeah,
versed
boy,
Sammy,
boy, they getting some work.
and if he versed Sammy and beat him, that's big. He probably next up for a title shot.
Yeah. Well, next was for the Impact Knockouts World Championship, and it was Big Mama Pump, your new Knockouts World Champion, going up against the former greatest who beat the greatest, the Boricua Badass, Tasha Steelz. You know she was a Savannah Evans. Speaking of Savannah Evans, there was a lot of fucking cheating,
Cheating.
but that didn't take away from a good ass match. Tasha had prettier chances to get the win. But after like the third fucking distraction from Savannah, Grace got rid of her ass, delivered a Grace driver to Tasha, got the win. Still your Impact Knockouts World Champion. And she's gonna keep this shit going. How you feel?
No, that was a real good match. I think that's the best match I've seen Tasha like hang in there, especially against Jordan Grace. That's one of the best women's matches I've seen in Impact this year. Like, and they was actually like hanging there. They gave them time, like long ass time. They kept kicking out each other moves, and then she got the Grace driver at the end, and the referee threw up the X. So I hope she wasn't like really hurt.
Who, Grace?
Tasha.
Oh, Tasha.
Cause she tried to lift her up like 2 times, and then I guess Tasha was fucking exhausted because she already kicked out of so many moves and wouldn't give up. But you ain't getting out of the Grace driver.
Or you mean
She tried to lift her up like 2-3 different times and finally got her.
you sure she ain't
Then
fuck up the
after
move?
After you run the belt, you threw up the X. Looked like her ass was out.
So she was just fucked up.
The main event, ladies and gentlemen, they just throwing shit at my mans. It was for the Impact World Championship. And it was the walking weapon, Josh Alexander, defending that title against another member of Violent by Design, and it was the undefeated in singles action, Big Joe Dawn. He's pretty good, man. I'm not going into this match because this was a good match, but it wasn't better than Josh Alexander versus EY. At the end, a C4 spike secured the victory. There was some cheating from Dana, a little distraction here. But you had Dana out there. You ain't had Eric Young out that bitch. You ain't had a world class maniac. So a victory. Dana ain't get no title shot. So let's see what's next.
Done right there.
I see what's next for Josh Alexander. But he's still your champion. Against all odds. Against Violent by Design. What's next for him?
That's a good question.
That is a good question.
Aces and
Let's
eights.
find out.
No. Yeah.
Aces and eights.
So how'd you feel
Iron
about?
boy.
How'd you feel about Against
It's
All
all
Odds?
pretty damn good. I enjoyed it.
Impact,
When the
man.
next one? 12 days.
2 weeks.
We ain't got shit else. This is the Wrestling Podcast. These are the telling that I hate right now.
Job Impact.
We out this bitch. We see y'all next time.